another topic, and it's uncomfortable, but I feel like here on this podcast, we talk about topics that are about hockey, but also topics that dive into what goes on with hockey outside of the ice and the rink. And today, obviously, there's that trial going on in Canada for the juniors 2018 Canadian team, and a bunch of players were found not guilty.
Hmm.
And I am seeing so many tweets, people asking me, for instance, I don't care if I say names, do you think Carter Hart will be in the NHL again? And I'm seeing things like that. And there's a couple of thoughts that I have. Number one, when you're not in the NHL for all these years, you're going to lose skill. And just looking at that from a hockey perspective without getting into anything else, I think that a lot of people are focusing on how these players might have been while they were in the NHL. But
Hmm.
it's been a long time. It's been years since they've been in the NHL or that kind of level. So I want to kind of get your thoughts on that. Do you think that people saying, this team should sign, this team should sign, they're being a little naive to maybe how much skill they potentially lost during all this time of not being in the league?
Yeah, I think a few of them wouldn't even be playing in the NHL. I think Carter Hart is the big name, but honestly, he hasn't played competitively in a long time. So you have to ramp up to it. And so even would a training camp be enough? I don't know. I'm just saying for any goalie that's been out, I'm not sure just a training camp is enough. I think there's a timing thing. I think there's all of that. And then getting used to a team that whatever team you go to. So I do think you make a good point. I think teams are going to look at that and say, even if we were going to do that, which again, there's pluses and minuses, which I'm not even going to get into. Uh,
Yep.
but just from a pure like, hey, can we shoehorn this guy in? It's a good question. I think it might take a little while, even if everything worked out, and the league still has to say, yeah, they could actually play in the league. Right now, they're not able to play in the league until Gary Bettman says so. So like, it's all moot right now.
It's so interesting, like hockey, Twitter, and social media, because I understand, for instance, I covered Carter Hart when he was in Philadelphia
Hmm.
for a couple of seasons when I first began. And it's so interesting for me, at least, to see people that call themselves these diehard fans. That one, you bring up a good point that they're not even allowed to play in the NHL right now.
Right.
Two, they haven't played competitive hockey in years. And I feel like, in my opinion, if any other player took a couple year break, didn't play hockey at all, right? Doesn't matter what the circumstance was. I don't think people would be so welcoming of them coming back.